Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to part 41 of Let's Play Pillars of Eternity 2. So we're testing the teleport system, I believe it is. And it looks like Alof wants to talk to us, so let's have a quick word with him. He looks back at you quietly, quite attentively. That's... apparently he didn't want to talk, so... let's go make sure we make use of everything we can find here.
I see your plan.
I conquered every city of the Grey Lands.
And at last.
Another for the Queen.
Right, let's get this fucking road on. Let's get this party going.
A little something for you.
Holy fuck, what is that? Okay, no, quickly. Make it so killing him is worth more. I'll make it easier.
Can't do that.
Because apparently there's this big ass soul collector and he wants to have a little he wants to have a fucking go.
Miss. Watch my hands.
Nuh-uh, didn't work.
This guy has a lot of fucking health. Let's try and mule kick the prick.
Let's get started.
Mule kick did not work. Whoever did that apparently can hit harder than I can, so it's upsetting. Looks like these Huana are becoming... oh yeah, I'm using sword and shield now, aren't I? That probably explains when my damage is down. Let's empower myself. There we go.
Never you mind that, miss. I'll land the next one.
Okay, my mule kick worked that time.
Happy to oblige.
Healers all up. You make sure we're healed. I can't do anything but attack at this point, so... don't you fucking dare heal, you cunt. Motherfucker, what did I just say? Alright, there we go, he's dead. Or unconscious, or something. Fucked. There we go, that's what we'll go with.
The beast.
Understood.
So it's right, these all looks like these all do talk.
Easily done.
Of winter.
A wall formed from tessellating blocks of bismuth rise before you, and from out of the wall juts a face at least 3 amur high. Its mouth hangs open in silent shout, eyes wide. A damp, frigid wind screams between the rocks. It carries whispers in its wake and chills you to your core.
What have we here?
The voice of Rimmergand rumbles from the stone.
A wayward watcher has wandered into my realm. Whatever should I do with you?
The god chuckles, a sound like boulders crashing down a mountainside.
You did not receive an invitation to my realm, Herald of Barath. Tell me, why should I not grind your soul to dust?
The stone face splits into a broad smile. Go ahead, try it. I dare you.
With pleasure.
The chill wind you first felt when you entered this place picks up. It becomes a deafening cacophony, a shriek so loud and sharp it might tear the very bones from your skin or shred your soul to cobweb tatters. You know what? I'm a bleak walker. Do it already. Let me taste oblivion. His shout of defiance echoes down into the void. Remember, he's only too happy to oblige. Well then! Apparently being a bleak walker is not a good thing. I must admit, I did not expect him to actually follow through with my death. So, it only took us a couple of minutes. It should take as long to get back to the position we were in.
I conquered every city of the Grey Lands.
Looks like trouble.
They will remember.
Another for the Queen. I'm here. Take that.
Right, all abilities must be used on big bad fuckboy over there.
Yeah, sure. Death take. Parathus! Yes? Can't make a dent. Yeah. A little something for you.
Right. That would be the best use of your ability right this second. Dropping the pillar on that cunt would help. And I'm actually going to increase the strength of that.
Yeah, I'm not sure I can.
Deal with that Storm Blight by doing that, I guess. What the fuck does that do? Okay, not really help. Form of the Helpless Beast. Nope. Right, no, do not use the Poisonous fucking Fog. Use that. I can keep the beast quiet. I trust Shoti to finish that off alone.
Here we go.
I'm not sure I can.
I'm killing someone. Oh,
Did they get Ishi though, Maya, or are you just complaining? Because it sounds like you're just complaining to me.
yes.
That Storm Blight's fucked.
Watch my.
See?
Yes. Vax, go there. Vax, stab.
Right,
back.
before I press that, or before I get anywhere near that block this time, we're gonna make sure we get some looting happening.
Well, I prefer something with a little more stabbing.
Of winter.
A wall formed from Tesla. Okay, we've already read this, so let's not worry.
Would you did not receive an invitation to my realm?
We'll say nothing.
Herald, embrace oblivion with open arms, Watcher.
Wait. Your cry echoes out into the void. Slowly the wind dies and the cold abates.
Do you fear dissolution after all? How droll. As much as it would delight me to scatter your soul. You belong to Barath. I will spare you that fate. For now.
Oh, after I'm done with air. You know, I'm not fucking tempting it. I'm saying nothing.
Now, on to the matter that brought you here. Your Animancer friends meddle in things beyond their comprehension. Were I not the generous creature I am, you would have died. Be sure to tell the Animancers that they have failed, and that they have drawn my gaze. I will not hesitate to obliterate them if they irritate me again.
I'm gonna roll my eyes and go, uh-huh.
I do not make requests.
Rimgrand's voice booms across from the stone, and forces of his words slamming into you nearly knocks you to the floor.
You might prepare yourself, Watcher, for something wondrous is on the horizon. Eothas will usher in an age glorious in its brevity.
You know what, fuck this, I'm willing to do this. I'm willing to redo all this. I'll usher in a glorious sword to your face.
I see now why Barath likes you, and do send my regards to your Animancer friends.
His voice fades to nothing, only the wind remains.
I'll never stray again if you just keep me away from Remergond.
Oh, Remergond. Basically what I said.
I'll see to it.
Right, best leave though. We're apparently not welcome here, so we'll leave. I thought having the balls to face Oblivion would he'd kind of just be like, I like you. Let's now what you want?
Watcher, can you hear me?
You raise your head to find yourself surrounded by anxious faces. Thrawn withdraws a finger currently prodding at your temple and nearly stumbles backwards.
Oh, thank the gods. Thank Helia. Merla, you had us in a panic.
She sets a hand to her chest and fans herself with the other.
I don't have to tell you it didn't work. The current spiked and you went completely still. Breathing, but nothing else. We sent for the physician. Myself, I was about to try throwing some water in your face. What happened? Did you feel any pain? Do you remember anything?
Rimgran sends his regards.
You had some kind of vision? A near-death experience?
With your safety assured, Florence's sympathetic expression quickly cedes professional curiosity. No, I mean literally, I literally went to the beyond and spoke to Rimgran.
What was it like?
Yeah, really not fun.
Sientere, Watcher, truly. It seemed we sent your mind further afield than intended, and without the rest of you in tow. Not entirely outside our predictions, but not the result we wanted. We have stipend for volunteers. You're welcome to the sum of it. I hope it goes some way toward earning your forgiveness. Just as I hope this hasn't put you off helping us. We just have to adjust the current, give you a chance to control your flight, for want of a better word. We're all very glad you're in one piece. We'll have a look at the machines, figure out what went wrong. Until then, I'm sure our friends at headquarters will want an update, and to see I haven't done you any permanent harm. We'll send word when we're ready here.
Yes?
It's just me, the gods not like me. They seem to really, really not. Then again, I'm a massive prick. That's probably the problem. No, I don't think it is. I think they like the person, like pricks. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was interesting. Nothing like an end game from text. Though I must admit, a lot of games wouldn't dare do that. There are a lot of developers who would think putting death in like a conversation. I don't know. You can just like think that when you think about it, you've got to like a lot of people, a lot of games could do that. They could have that happen very well. But they don't. Like, there's no games that I can think of that have a death scene or like a death from talking. Please feel free to correct me though, and you hear someone call out for your attention. You're wandering through the streets when a man approaches you, cutting through the crowd. You've never seen him, but the look in his eye suggests that he recognizes you. Watcher, let me through. A meadowfolk man emerges from the crowd, red-faced and wild-haired. He pays no mind to the irritated pedestrians glowering at him. His bright eyes are fixed on you. You're looking fervent as always, Leferan. Jyoti juts her chin in a brusque greeting. In response, the missionary huffs out a breath. A dear, not an agreement apparently. Suppose that was a compliment coming from you. Indeed, I strive to follow light and godliness. Of course it was. I mean, why wouldn't it be? Jyoti's words speak to innocence, but her grin is too rough, too wolfish. Then allow me to return the gesture. I'd say you seem darker than usual, Harvester. It shrouds you on that death and heresy. Reckon I'll hold my tongue from now on, Jyoti immediately bristles. Ignoring a hard scowl, Lefelarn settles his gaze on you. You're the one what saw the miracle, when Eriphis rose at Caed Nua. On conviction quiver in his voice. Now depends on who's asking. Leferan of the Children of Dawnstar. I was working in the fields as a songo until recently. He grimaces, uncertain of how to continue. I've been just having strange dreams, a wheel that spins and spins. An orchard of koki trees, each grown from the fallen fruit of the last. He scratches at his whiskered chin. Then the spokes of the wheel break apart as the trees stop growing. Fruit falls and rots until the ground is covered with festering, stinking pulp. Somebody's been snacking before bedtime. Please, this is important, he frowns. In these dreams, I also see you, at the center of the wheel in the middle of the orchard. You were there when Aephis rose, and you seem to follow his every place he's been. He works his mouth into a fretful pout as he gets to the crux of his concerns. Aephis has always meant rebirth and redemption. But so much death follows in his wake, both in the Saints' War and now here again. His eyes wide are full of question. Huh. Is that what I sound like? Adir gives you a guilty grimace. He turns toward Lerafin. Friend, I'd love to buy you a drink if it'd help. He shakes his head, the anxiety mounting behind his eyes. I need to know what this means, please. Yeah, you know, why are you coming to me this? I never asked to speak for anyone. My people followed Aethys to war once. I wonder sometimes if we failed him when we lost, or if we did that the moment we laid our hand to blade. Please, you've seen him see more than anyone. You've got to have some idea of what it all means and how it will make sense. Yeah, I can't tell you. I told you to leave me out of this. Not my problem. Cole's disappointment stiffens his shoulder and sets his mouth in a hard frown. Shame you feel that way. I reckon the doings of gods are everyone's business. But you've given me a lot to think about all the same. He turns away and allows himself to melt into the crowd.
Or venturing forth.
Cunt. And somehow I got teleported again. You motherfucker. Alright. Yep, Jyoti and me aren't happy. She's not happy with me again. Nor is Alof, but oh well.
Now, what can I do for you? See anything?
Get ourselves a private room. And apparently Maya wants to talk to us.
Speak your mind, Captain.
No, she doesn't. So does Alof,
Do you
apparently.
need something? Yes? Do you need something?
Wow.
Hoo-wee! About time we took a breather. My feet are blistered something fierce.
Hands braced on her knees for support, she leans forward and sucks in a breath of fresh air. Her eyes never leave your face. A rosy flush slowly brightens her cheeks and she beams you a wide, brash grin.
Tell me what's on your mind?
How are you feeling? You suffered any recent nightmares?
Not a one. Thanks to you, I'm sleeping like a babe. No, better even. I never knew nothingness could feel so warm and so nice. No need to fiddle-footer. I'm glad we talked. Happy to oblige. Watcher, tell me what's on your mind. Yeah, it's been...
Yeah, she's not happy with me.
What do you need? What's gnawing you?
Show me.
Right, I mean, I'm not going to go out of my way to make Jyoti happy with me. I mean, it's not my fucking problem in the end, is it? Right, let's get ourselves to,
Let's go there, Max.
for fuck's sake.
Show me.
There we go, we can get back in here. How close are we to buying a new ship? Pretty close, I'd say. And, no, we've sold our stuff recently as well. Unfortunate, isn't it? Upstairs we go. Right, let's see how the director believes we've accomplished our mission.
Here he is, and in one piece. I jest, of course. Was the experiment a success?
I helped with her experiment at the Spire.
A very dramatic first attempt, I hear. Though, Elette has a tendency to gloss over details. But, I want to hear it from you. How did it go?
If you ever want to drop by and visit Rimgrand, now you know where to go.
Oh, it wouldn't work for me, I think, but... Ugh, I take your meaning. More dangerous than expected, yes? I hope Elette paid you well for your trouble. A small comfort, but you'll return from your adventure a little wealthier, at least. We are in the early days of Elette's research. flawed as this outing was, there is promise there. This is only the start, you know. The very dawn of a new age of discovery. But just imagine.
Castor spreads his hands. His eyes behind his spectacles are fever bright with enthusiasm.
Imagine if we could transport goods and people more quickly than any vessel or horse. Cure every kind of ailment. Perhaps cure disease altogether. We'll extend our lifespans by decades, maybe even centuries one day. This has all been the work of a single outpost. I want there to be a dozen outposts, 100. Animancers working together to better our lives. Look at what we have left behind. Old Valia is a battlefield at constant war with itself. But the republics have risen from that past. We can rise farther still. And in doing so, we will raise all of Aora with us.
Lofty goals, Castor.
Yes, but achievable, I think. I may not live to see it, but I will see the groundwork done. But I've said enough. Too much, I think. There will be more experiments to come. Until then, I have a more grounded task I need assistance with. Nothing that should put your spirit in any danger. Nekataka sees its share of smuggling. I doubt that would surprise anyone. But we've learned of a particular exchange that will have more dire effects than a few spoiled Hawana peasants. There is a Royal Deadfire Company official by the name of Quarno who has been meeting in secret with one of the Principi. I do not believe he works with the approval of his masters. He meets with a Captain Tola, a known pirate and smuggler. I hope I don't have to tell you that an alliance between a crooked royal official and the Principi is not the kind of trouble any of us need. I have a woman, Britza, waiting in the luminous bathhouse in Periki's Overlook. The smugglers do business there, and she has kept an eye on things. I promise to send assistance. Find her, and she will tell you what she knows.
Yeah, fuck it, I'll do it.
Excellent. Meeting you has been a stroke of luck, Watcher. I'll await your report.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, before we do, we'll level up in the next part. I hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next part. See you guys then.